What's up, great people? It's that time again. That Dude, the sports podcast that always keeps it real. This is my man, Rodney Bonton.
What's up, people? We're back.
Yeah, and I'm John Fontaine, better known as That Dude. Put this together, man, because we want to keep it real with the fans.
100.
We want to give you another perspective of sports. No politics.
Nothing.
Not talking off the cuff to look big on the camera. Just men talking about sports, water cooler talk, putting it down.
All day. Every day.
Every day.
Twice on Sunday.
So we've been off for a little while.
Yeah.
We took a vacation.
Yeah.
I only went 5 miles, but
Sometimes that's all you need to go.
I guess I couldn't afford it. They were tripping, man.
Sometimes that's all you need to go.
Man couldn't get a complimentary 40 at Motel 6, but that's a whole nother story. But look
That's
here,
a rough life.
last time we talked,
We'll put
a show out rather. We talked about the finals.
Yeah.
The Cleveland
Cleveland
series and edging them out. You predicted it.
Yeah, Kelby Norton.
Kudos to him, man. He predicted. He called Cleveland. Got to give him his ups on that. I just told everybody Golden State wasn't winning. I just didn't feel it was going to happen.
He did say that.
So it didn't happen.
Go back in the archives.
No hate
That's
on
a
it,
fact.
but I just didn't think it'd get it done.
Right.
But with that being said, since the championship has been awarded or presented to Cleveland,
Yes.
Great parade, great for the city. We
Awesome.
talked about all that. Durant said, "You know what? I don't think I can win with Westbrook. I'm going to Golden State." Talk to me, Rod.
I'm a little upset. You called that. See, you said
Yes,
one
I did.
of the podcasts we were talking. He said, "What if Durant goes to Golden State?" And I said, "It'll never happen." I never thought a superstar of that caliber would join a championship team
Mm-hmm.
that just got off from back-to-back finals and won one with a two-time MVP. I've never seen anything like that, and he's an MVP himself. Like, I was like, man, there's no way that'll happen. There is no way that'll happen. And you said, hey, man, I'm telling you, it could happen. And I don't even know how it's going to work,
Yeah,
but you called it.
I felt it.
I was like, how would you even incorporate him into that? But obviously they have a plan. Good luck to Steve Kerr. I don't know how long it's going to take for this plan to come to fruition, but I think it reminded me of when LeBron went to Miami.
Right.
Everybody's hating on Durant now.
Right.
And everybody's going to watch that team hoping they fail.
Right. Right.
Which is good for the NBA.
It's great for the NBA.
Which is good for the NBA.
Great for the
Because
NBA.
everybody's going to watch. I think we were just talking about going to see a game. OKC.
OKC, you want to go to Golden State for the game.
Where we going to fly and go
We
see
thought
the
about
game.
going home. We said, wait a minute. If we're not at the game, one thing there's the dude there is eat some barbecue.
That's it.
Been there, understand that, know that.
Yeah.
Golden State, San Fran, there's a lot going on.
Right. So we going to figure that out. But we already talking about going to see a game. Just to see that dynamic. Now, I'm excited to see how it's all going to work. Because you're getting a little glimpse with the Olympic team.
Well, that's going to be the one game that the Phoenix Suns sell out.
Oh, that and Cleveland probably. When
Right.
LeBron come in.
So I was like, hey, y'all want to get season tickets for the Suns?
Nah.
Got much love for you, but
Yeah,
young team,
we support.
development,
We support.
we support.
Yeah, no doubt.
But right now,
Hey,
I may be able to get them at a discount, get some great seats for the future.
Man,
That's a thought. I may do that, haven't decided yet.
yeah, that is.
But back to Durant. I just felt that it was going to happen because for me, it all came down to this. If you look at Durant in terms of his game, watch his game rather, he's that old school mentality that Durant doesn't care who shoots the ball. You could tell by how he was playing Westbrook and everybody. He wants to play the right way. He has always come across to me as a guy who wants to play the right way. He'll make the pass. He doesn't have to shoot 40 times. He made the mistake in Game 6, and they lost against Golden State by trying to shoot too much.
Okay.
But
So he does have that tendency sometimes.
he tried to put it all on his shoulders
Well, why would you do that?
because he wanted to be the man to get by Golden State.
Okay.
So it's either I'm going to be the man or Russell be the man, and he made a mistake. Out of 7 games, he made one mistake where he really played that way, and it's not his MO. But going to Golden State, the ball movement, they don't care who shoot. There's no egos. There's no attitudes. It looked good. So when people were talking about, well, why would he go to Golden State? And Stephen A. was talking about, well,
Stephen A. went too hard.
Went too hard. You go to the team that just beat you. He didn't beat him in the final.
I understand that. I get that, but that's still a little rough.
Let me tell you why that didn't make sense to me.
Why?
When Jordan was going through Detroit,
he would have never joined the
But here's the deal, though. Jordan had to play Detroit 3 times.
Yeah.
Golden State and OKC don't have a rivalry.
But the potential of a great one was there.
There's no potential.
Yes,
Look, it's the same dang team that's going on. They, for the first time, they played like a team and got to the conference finals. Who's to say what's going to happen the next year? They don't have a rivalry. Boston, Detroit had a rivalry. They were going up against each other every year. You knew it went through Boston. Then you knew it went through Detroit. Then you knew it went through Chicago. Right now, Golden State is going twice. Everybody said the road goes through OKC. The road has gone through San Antonio.
Yeah, but OKC has.
I can't live on what if. There is no rivalry. I can't live on what if, man.
But all I'm saying, the potential was there. It was there, and did you not enjoy that 7-game series?
It was a great series.
It's right on the series, and it could happen again.
Good. Everybody wants drama. They're hoping.
Well, the drama's there.
The Clippers could have, but they can't just make the Jerry curl. Okay?
They have injury problems.
It's always something. They could have.
I agree, but I feel that
the East could have a team other than the team that LeBron plays on.
No.
Everybody's LeBron is the man. But there's no one in the East.
No.
When he played with Miami, what was the other Eastern team?
At that time, I think it was Indiana.
Again, who was the Eastern team? Okay, so he played Miami.
Boston.
And it wasn't because, LeBron is great. He's the man. He's the GOAT right now in the NBA. No doubt. GOAT, greatest of all time right now. Just get so there's no disconnect. I'm not saying all time in the NBA.
Right now, you said right now.
But he's the best player in the league right now.
He's been that way.
When he played with Miami, there was no other teams. They tried to build it. Indiana couldn't go win a championship. Not against them 3 guys. Then he goes to Cleveland. I still got 2 All-Stars. There's nothing in the East.
No,
he knows he's going to the championship every year, and if he don't, he's going to win in a Game 7 in the East because somebody got hot or somebody got injured on Cleveland or the team he plays on. He knows where he's going. He's very smart and calculated. I'm staying in the East. I'm going to the NBA Finals every damn year.
Yeah, he has gone to the last 6, 7.
So if you
in a row,
you're free agent Durant. Let me ask this question: other than OKC, and he apparently does not want to play with Russell, and it's okay. It's okay. What other team do you want him to go to?
Cleveland.
Oh, but it's okay if he goes to Cleveland.
I don't understand the difference. Here's
no, I'm not saying there's a difference. What I'm saying is, but what other team would somebody say it's okay?
It's okay?
Yeah.
Probably the Clippers.
Who wants to go there?
Right. That's why people said it's okay.
But if you're going to go to a contender, there's 3 or 4 legit contenders. Okay, he was on one of the teams. He could have went to San Antonio. Would have been a great fit.
Man, could you imagine him and Kawhi?
Great fit. In San Antonio as well, and they play team ball. Been a great fit as well. So San Antonio, Golden State, Cleveland. If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm 28, 29 years. I'm one of the best players in the league. And if I'm not going to stay at my team, on my team, why would I go to a middle of the road team? I'm trying to get tips, baby.
I'm not mad at him for doing that, going to a championship team. It's the championship team he went to. That's why people are upset with that. Am I upset with that? I'm not upset with that.
I don't get it.
I want to see it. I want them to lose so bad that they remind me of the Patriots now.
I don't mind if they lose. But if I'm making that decision, it's going to be Golden State, San Antonio, or Cleveland.
And honestly,
it's a new generation, dude.
He signed really a 1-year, $54 million contract.
Sure, he got
he's
got to max out again.
Right.
So you got to make that.
Leave him alone. He got that deal. You can't be mad at him about that. But I think people will feel in some type of way because it's Golden State, and it's like the rich keep getting richer. Like Why are you going to Golden State when they got Steph and they got Clay and they got Draymond? They already have 3 All-Stars. And you had another one. Yeah, but you had to give up a lot of team unity to get that dude.
Yes, you
so
did.
if it doesn't work, people are still. If it works, Durant won't get the credit that he probably deserves. If it doesn't work, then Golden State is going to get smashed in the media. Like, see, look what they did. Because they're already talking about they won't give Durant the credit that he would have got if he would have won in Oklahoma City. But you can't take that ring away.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
I gotta get close.
Oh, boy.
Right here.
All right. You going to get in the very white voice?
Who in the hell cares about credit?
Oh,
when I talk about the Lakers, there's no discussion. Does Worthy get credit?
Worthy's a Hall of Famer.
But what I'm saying is, Durant will be too.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Kareem don't get credit. When we talk about the Lakers, but who do we talk about when we talk about the Lakers?
Magic and Kobe.
Magic, old Lakers. It's all about Magic. We give Kareem, but we give Kareem his credit. Worthy has his, but no one. You talk about Lakers, it is Magic Johnson.
But it's something to say.
Who cares?
It's something to
put
say.
it on my finger and watch me.
I'm not mad at that.
That's why I don't get it.
I'm not mad at
credit.
I'm just saying what other people are putting out there about
because they're upset.
Of course they're upset.
But so take it for what it's worth. If they're upset, just let it happen.
Well,
let it. Everybody got mad at LeBron and hated on him the first year. It was like the Beatles tour.
But do you think it's going to be like that?
It will. It's going to be difficult because of the type of team. Because I won't say that. LeBron embraced being the bad guy.
He did.
If you notice, Kevin Durant has made comments similar to LeBron. That is, out there, but like, hey, I take the bad guy, I accept it. And it's easy to push the media away. So it all counts on how the team and Durant accepts it or go against the media.
Do you think he can handle it in your mind? Since you called this move that was going to happen, do you think he can handle it? And do you think Steph is going to be like a buffer? Like, I'll take some of that pressure off you, bro. I got this.
Well,
because Dwayne was kind of the buffer a little bit.
Stephen Curry has never come across as me as that vocal leader buffer anyway.
So it can't be Draymond because he's doing too many stupid things right
now. You put money in my pocket and I'm single and I'm a champion. People are going to do a couple of stupid things. I'm not saying look away from it. I don't know why a dude is taking a picture of this and putting it out there for everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong. I mean, I'm top 4 in America. It's beautiful. But hey, if that's what he wants to do, I don't get it. I really do. I don't know what button you missed naked. I mean, what button were you looking for naked?
I don't know.
When you trying to take a selfie? What were you doing? Come on, man. That's Twitter. Stop.
Too many social media outlets.
Stop it.
But I got a question. So now the team is together.
Right.
And then we go transition to the other free agents.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think they can keep this team together?
In terms of Golden State?
Yeah. Because it's going to have to be some reason. It's Steph going to want his money.
3 to 4 years. Clay just finished the first year of his 5-year contract.
Okay.
Draymond signed this is his first year of his contract.
He had 4 years, 88.
Right. So Steph is going to get his money. He's going to re-sign. So they will be together in 3 years. I mean, 3 years Durant has with him or 2? 2 years. So they will be together 2 years. Because I don't owe anybody anything.
Right. Okay.
And Curry is going to take his cut and he's going to get his money anyway. Because if the salary cap goes up another $10 million next year. So he will get his money. The concern with Golden State is Durant is all great and everything in terms of what he provides offensively, but he is not a defensive presence.
He's not as bad as people say.
Well, he's not as bad as people say, but Durant, even though he gets his 8 or 9 or 10 rebounds, it's a different type of rebound.
Yeah, it's a long rebound.
Yeah, it's a long rebound, long shots. It's not, I'm going in and getting the ball.
Oh, no, he ain't going in there.
And going in with the big boys and banging.
Right, yeah.
So they got Pachua, but he is like 9.7 rebounds a game. He can rebound. He's not as good as passing as Bogut, and he does not present a defensive presence like Bogut.
He's not a
because what Bogut did is he wasn't a presence. He may give you 5 fouls in 16 minutes,
but he protected the rim.
He protected the rim,
and he rebounded.
And that's what they're going to be hurting because Durant doesn't protect the rim, and neither does Pachulia. Is it Pachulia? Pachulia.
Yeah.
Neither does he protect the rim. So that to me is going to be the difference, because let's say that the finals happens to be Golden State, Cleveland again. Happens to be.
Cleveland got some big boys, man.
Cleveland's not scared of the inside presence. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to hit him inside again.
Durant don't want to see.
Durant's going to bring another element, because Barnes, who got $25 million a year for going 3 for 34 in the last 3-4 games of the NBA Finals,
He did get a 9.
you don't have to worry about Durant missing those shots. The court be spread. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be chess. It's going to be chess.
Yeah.
Not checkers. It's going to be chess. So I'm looking forward to it.
But as we already spoke before, Durant don't want to guard LeBron, and you still run into.
Oh, he doesn't mind.
And you still, yeah, but he gets tore up every time.
It doesn't necessarily get tough against.
He gets.
I mean, everybody's going to get tough against LeBron, but
He gets.
the thing with LeBron is, LeBron does not, and here's the thing, LeBron doesn't have a lot of great players. Okay, the players who make him play defense is Leonard,
Yeah.
George from Indiana, but
'Cause they're-
LeBron doesn't have a matchup every night where he has to play. He has to play against Durant. That's why the games are always good. The issue with Durant is, it seems like when Durant plays against LeBron, he doesn't necessarily always have that killer instinct.
Is he a killer?
He may not be a killer.
That's why he don't have it.
Well, he doesn't put up those shots like he normally
Like
does.
he probably should.
Against everybody else.
Right.
It's not like LeBron gonna block a 6'11", guy's jump shot.
No, he's not.
Yeah. But okay, done with him, man. Let's go to Westbrook.
Happy for that dude.
I'm happy for him. It's his team now.
Did you expect him to do that?
I expected him to sign.
I did not. I always thought in my mind that this was like a rigged thing with that, because I already knew they had dinner. I figured, okay, KD said he's leaving. He's on a 1-year contract.
Right.
Watch. Russell would be a free agent next year. Russell go to LA, and somehow LA would get Durant, and they'd be meeting up again.
But they could have did that anyway. You did it 1 and out for Durant.
They could have.
So if that was the plan, they just would have played again a year. Then went to
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. But I just.
This is the reason.
But I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Now, that dude deserves a team. He deserves a team.
What, 3-year, 87?
80, that's his extension.
Mm-hmm.
But the smart thing is
10-year opt out.
10-year opt out.
Get paid again.
5 years, $204 million. He can get the biggest contract in NBA history, and he's the only player eligible for that right now.
Calculate it.
Oh my gosh!
Here's the reason I thought he would sign back with them. And as always, I'm on record with what I say. He couldn't go to LA in a sense of if Durant leaves, what that means all eyes on me.
Right.
In order for me to be MVP, I have to play with a good team to become MVP. I can't go to LA and be 25, 25, 47.
What was the record when D Rose won the MVP? What was his record? Were they number 1 in the East?
I think they were number 1 in the East.
Okay.
1 or 2 in the East.
I don't think
You're not going to win MVP on the scrub team.
No.
Not this year. All right. So if I go to LA, we're not going to be a very good team. I'm jagging up shots and I'm not going to get the accolades. If I stay in Oklahoma City, I have the opportunity. Now think about it. The only other good team he could have went to was San Antonio. But then San Antonio had to part ways with Parker.
I would did that. No.
Yeah, but San Antonio is loyal.
They are.
So I don't see that happening.
Come off the bench, Parker.
Well, that's
Come on.
But then if I go to San Antonio and Parker's come off the bench, I just reduce my minutes from about 35 a game to about 27.
Then we just
Russell wants to play.
Then we just talk about this man right here. The chip.
But apparently he don't want to play less minutes than he is now. And what does San Antonio do with the ball?
Oh, they pass it. They pass it.
All right, Russell is not great at passing.
Russell
Wait for somebody to give him the ball.
He probably lead the league in scoring. There's no doubt.
Easy.
He's coming for
You can't go to the
everyone.
Clippers. You got Paul there, unless he's willing to go to 2 guys, but they don't have the money.
He could have went to Boston.
Could have went to Boston, but Boston is not a championship team.
I didn't say they were.
But in his, he's looking to be somewhere he has an opportunity to possibly win the chip. Why go to Boston?
And you think they have that in Oklahoma City?
It's not,
who wants to go to Oklahoma City besides Blake Griffin?
with the team that they have on the court right now,
It's okay.
competition, they got to make some trades.
It's okay.
Big man is solid. Ibaka's gone, Durant's gone. Never been an Ibaka fan anyway. His first 2 years in the league, he was throwing everything. You couldn't even score in the paint.
Then he became a guard.
And
He
then
wanted to be a guard.
he lost a tooth. And for some reason, he still believes in the tooth fairy and had a wish that he can have a jump shot like Durant. And all of a sudden, he became the 3 guard in the NBA that everybody should be following passing to.
Right. But you still run into that problem. I like the victory.
Where can I get more money?
Oh, you can obviously.
Okay, so would I rather be in Oklahoma City, make more money, go to Boston? No, I'm not going to win there either, and make about $5 million less.
But you are in the East, and if he went to Boston, Boston could be in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't see that Oklahoma City team
I don't disagree with you.
getting to the Western Conference
I do not
Finals.
disagree with you, but why
At all.
Why go to Boston?
Because you can pull an upset.
And not
you
only-
can pull an upset.
And not only that,
You can pull it up
his
there in the
house is
East.
Beverly Hills, so he's really away from where he likes to be at when he's off.
Okay.
And it doesn't mean anything. I can buy a house anywhere, but
Right.
But why would I go to Boston?
If you want to win.
I'm gonna go to Boston.
Yeah. And you just explained to me LeBron don't want to go in the West because it's easy in the East.
If I'm gonna go in the East, I'm gonna go to a team that we truly can compete against that kid.
That coach is good.
Did somebody roll out? Horford is a forward. He couldn't win in Atlanta with a half-decent squad.
I'm not even going to Horford.
That's my point.
I like Boston.
I don't have a problem with Boston. We both talk about how we like
I
the
like
coach and
right.
when he's getting out of his players.
Right.
But when you lay that team down 1-12, are they really going to? No.
What did everybody say about Boston? Man, they one superstar away. Well, hello. There's your superstar. I mean, they one superstar away. I don't know if that's the right superstar, but if they one
And
superstar
I think that
away.
may be key. Is that the right superstar? Is a question. Could be. But if I'm Russell, I'm just saying from his eyes, do I really want to leave Oklahoma City to go to Boston to play? I mean, that's a question.
That is a
And
question.
I think Boston has a nice squad because they have young talent, they have a great coach, and he'd have been a dynamic guy playing next to Bradley because Bradley's just shut down defense and let Isaiah come off the bench like he should. I don't know why y'all getting all those guys act like he's a great player and everything, but he's not a true all-star. We got to send a player from every team damn near to the all-star game. Stop it.
He's a good 6-man.
Stop it.
He light him up as a 6-man.
Stop it.
But
It wouldn't have been a bad fit for him. I agree with that. It wouldn't have
I'm
been a
happy
bad fit.
for Russell. I like, he's saying all the right things. He's looking magnificent right now.
He's looking good. He's stepping above it.
Right.
He could have been a knucklehead and talked about it.
And honestly, that's what I expected him to do. Because he's such a killer. He reminds me a lot of Kobe, where Kobe would have been like, man, F Shaq, man, get him out of here, bro. I don't need that.
Right.
This is my team now. Russell just went a different direction.
Lose weight. Work out.
Yeah. You want the ball? Work for it. Like, Russell's just going in a different direction. So,
Now here's the talk. They're going after Blake Griffin next year in terms of Oklahoma City.
good move. Good move. He can get you 20 and 9. He can get you in 20. He's a legit 20 and 9.
Okay, but this is what scares me about this.
You need a 4.
Not that. That doesn't scare me. Blake really excels in what game?
Pick and roll.
Pick and roll.
Russell can't play pick and roll. That doesn't mean he can't learn to play pick and roll.
No. Let me help you out with basketball here. You don't learn pick and roll efficiency in a year.
I didn't say it was happening in a year.
You know what I'm saying? No, the pick and roll game is not easy.
No,
you have to be a good passer, good point guard, good ball handler. Yeah, you can handle the ball. He's not a true point guard. Now Russell comes off a pick, he's looking to shoot.
He's a scorer.
So we're gonna go from doing what you've been doing all this time, and then this year getting 40 shots a game, and then you're gonna pick up Griffin and think, I'm good with 20 shots. And then you just come to pick and roll, shooting the ball.
I don't know if he'd be going half. He's going down half. He may go to 30.
It's not a pick and roll. Pick and roll is not something you just learn, dude.
No, I didn't say
The
that.
fundamentals in terms of that is not there.
When they did do pick and roll, they did it with Durant.
But it wasn't a true pick and roll.
Still, they tried.
It was a pick and fade. It wasn't roll.
Pick and pop.
Yeah, more or less. It wasn't a picking. I gotta bounce pass,
Right.
put the ball in your hands, whatever. Dunk.
Right.
Doesn't have that. Get in the lane, throw you the right type of lob. That's not his game.
But I think Blake is gone, and if he goes anywhere, he's probably gonna go to Oklahoma. He's from there. He's Oklahoma. He's from Oklahoma City, so
It'll be a great fit for him coming home.
yeah, they're gonna pay him some money.
He's gonna get his
He's
money.
gonna get his money.
He's gonna get his money.
But
Well, you just get rid of one.
how
of the
big?
players.
How big? I'm kind of like you with it. How big of a deal is it? Will it make them a championship contender with Blake Griffin?
Well, first of all, no one's in the league. See, here's the deal: the fans love Blake because of dunking,
Yeah, he can jump out the gym.
but it's amazing how he can't jump on defense.
Well, no.
Get him around the basket, he get a foot over the rim and slam on you.
Mm-hmm.
Get him on a rebound, not so much. Let me give you an 8-inch vertical. But here's the deal: the fans love what Blake does, but the players, they know they can punk him
Yeah, he's soft. Yeah.
like Sharman,
Yeah,
and they know this.
he's considered soft. So yeah.
But hey, it'd be great for the fan base. Kid coming back home,
Yeah, hometown kid.
and maybe
Well,
Donovan
it'll
can
make-
do something with
It'll
that.
make the team better, but will it make you a championship contender?
And that's the question.
Right.
That's
I don't
the
think
$1 million question.
I
I
don't
don't think so either.
I don't think so. So,
But it's not like Blake has been shining in the playoffs up until this point.
but now it's about getting your money because the salary cap is going ridiculous.
Right,
It's about getting your money. Now, so.
But okay, we talked about what went on in Oklahoma City. What do you think about what took place in New York in terms of the acquisitions?
I'm surprised
D-Rose.
if he's 70% of the D Rose that he was when he won the MVP, they'll get to the second round of playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Joakim Noah made a bad move.
Well, he wanted to go home.
I get that, but we just talked about people
What I thought Noah was going where?
going to state where he should have went.
Well, if Durant wouldn't have gone to Golden
should've
State,
stayed
I
away.
think he would have went. But
He
Noah
should've.
got his 17, 18 million. Golden State couldn't do that.
I understand you
With
can't
Durant.
do that, but man, like, how much money?
Do you need?
Right.
Look,
Because the money will
No,
run
no,
out.
but
The
no-
ring is there forever.
Noah knows this is his last big contract. Noah, after these, well, I think he did 3
He
years.
did, yeah, 3 years.
Yeah. So after that third year, it's not a big deal. I'll play for $2 million. But I'm not going. Let's be honest. I am not going to play for $4 or $5 million. He still got some legs that can play. And these dudes are signing 20. Barnes signed for $25 million. I'm signed for 4.
He did sign for 25.
I was signed for $4 million.
You keep bringing up Barnes, man. You gonna leave
Because
Barnes
he
alone.
is.
You gonna leave Barnes alone, man.
You know what?
Barnes got a ring. And now he got 25 million.
Yeah.
So-
and your boy playing next to Lillard, he got 23 million.
McCollum, one good year. One good year.
So you know it, and you seeing all this money spread around. I can't go sign with no $7 million because I'm chasing a ring,
Bro.
You know what? I'm calling Cracker Jack, say make the best big ring you can. I'm not paying that money. I'm not missing that money, man.
So okay, so you go there, and now you have a rim protector. You have a dude that's gonna play defense in the post.
Mhm.
He can pass the ball.
Yes, he
He's
can.
not. He can finish around the rim. He ain't gonna get you.
No, he doesn't want that.
Right.
I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna pass the ball, and I'm gonna hustle.
And you got two scorers. You got
Mhm.
Derrick Rose and that's.
Dude, I don't count. Derek is look. You can tell me he's a scoring point guard.
That's right.
But in the last year and a half, he hasn't been scoring.
He ain't really been playing. And you got Carmelo. Right, that's what I see. And the things that Derrick Rose have been saying, like they comparing us to Golden State.
No, they're not.
Man.
Your family is
I
comparing you to
heard
Golden State.
nobody say, "Yo, I can't wait for the finals and be the Knicks and Golden State."
Nobody.
Everybody said they say, "Yo, it's gonna be Golden State and Cleveland." It's gonna be Golden State. Now, can the Knicks make a little noise? Yeah, sure they can. Can they win 50 games? Yeah, they play in the East. Yeah, they play in the East. There we go with the East.
But
thing
is
again.
Cleveland worried?
Cleveland worried? I think Cleveland.
Here's the one good thing about what's going on in New York. Melo will go after LeBron
That,
every time they play. But that's the only draw to it.
that's only 4 games out of the 82. Though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about they get in the playoffs and play each other.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah.
Because Kyrie
is going to serve Rose.
Kyrie the best point guard in the NBA.
He's going to serve you, Rose. Get it in your head now.
So it don't really matter.
It don't matter.
It don't really.
It don't
and everything
matter.
that Joakim Noah does, Tristan Thompus does. So that's
Don't
nullified.
matter.
And no matter how hard Carmelo goes at LeBron, it ain't like LeBron ain't gonna go back at him.
LeBron at the crib with his family, watching Sports Center, eating popcorn, whatever.
Right?
He hears about the Durant trade or the sign. He's like, man, okay.
That piqued his curiosity.
My curiosity,
Whoa.
hey, some things we need to do, some adjustments, but we can handle this, but we got to do something. D Rose signs in New York. He coughs. Good for them. You know, good for them. He didn't say like, well, damn, we got to get ourselves together in the East. Stop it.
But what I think the Knicks are the Knicks, man.
The Knicks are the
I don't
Knicks.
even, who coaching the Knicks? Hornacek?
Yeah.
Knicks.
Yeah, Knicks are the Knicks.
But what I do think made him go like, is when Dwayne left and went to Chicago.
No.
He did more than Coffee did. That's gonna be all right.
Well, I say
they might be number 2 in the East
yes. I think they probably will end up being the second best team in the East if they can stay healthy. Because what I know about Wade versus all the other teams in the East, he's a closer.
Oh,
He's going to show up money time.
all the time.
Butler's going to play LeBron good defensively. You're not going to stop him, but
No.
there's not easy buckets. The downside is from 18, 20 feet, they can't hit the backboard as a team unless they bring your boy off the bench, play the Creighton.
Oh, the shooter. Yeah, he's
Brain for
yeah. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He can shoot. True. But you got yourself a nice little assist guy. He gonna bring the ball up. He gonna pass it. Don't ask him to shoot the ball. Don't ask him to shoot. Don't ask Rondo to do anything with shooting. He can guard point guards.
And he don't like LeBron, which
Right.
helps fuel everything, which
Right,
is good.
right.
And that's why I think they will, if they're healthy, I
They'll
think
be
they'll be
the number 2
second.
seed.
I think they'd be number 2 because Toronto, stop it.
Man, they paid DeRozan a lot, man. You talk about a person that
And we were talking about that. I said, they're
Man.
going to pay him.
Goodness
He's
gracious.
going to make his $25 million. We talked about it before free agency started. I said he's going to make his $24-25 million. Somebody's going to be dumb enough.
I'm
but-
saying this loosely. There's a lot of scrubs getting paid in the NBA.
But they had to spend the money.
I understand that, but man. And the funny thing, the Lakers got no one.
Whoa, why would I want to go there?
Because it's LA. That's why. They got Moskov and Dame. They paid Dame $77 million.
Again,
Right. So, but here's my
dumb.
thing. Right. Because he's not going to start. You just drafted a guy with the number 2 pick that played the same position as him.
Yeah, you may not start him though. They'll start that.
I don't know if you're going to. I don't.
They
you're
might
not
try.
gonna-
They might try to slide Dame to the 3, or let the young kid play 3. But
And Dame played 4.
I'm going to play Dame just because of the experience he brings to the table defensively.
Right.
The young kid is not ready to start the NBA. He showed that in the summer league.
He played okay.
He played okay.
He played
He
okay.
played okay, but if I'm paying somebody $77 million, I'm putting him on the floor because one thing about Dame, he's a smart, mature guy, great team,
Great teammate.
great teammate, and so he can
he's
help
a
mentor
locker
the
room
young
presence,
kids.
yeah.
But why would I want to go play in LA?
That's a lot of money to pay for someone to mentor them.
But I'm still not going to LA, especially with Bus,
Oh,
Jim Bus. That's why no stars are going there.
Here's my. I'm not mad at what they did. They got the best players they could get. They got Moskov and they got Dame. Those are probably the only players where I want to go.
They could have offered Moskov
A lot less.
$9 million a year. He'd be like, "Good, I'm getting out of Cleveland.
Right. I understand that.
Here's 16. We want you.
I understand
We're
that.
not matching that."
Let me ask you this, and this is just humor me. I just want you to humor. Are the Lakers a playoff team?
Man, I'm gonna use my that dude mug, take a sip of that dude water.
Why can't they not be?
In the what? Did LA go to the East? You playing with me? Did LA go to the East? I didn't hear about that.
No, I'm serious. Why
Quit
can't they?
playing with me, man. Who they gonna beat out?
I think they can beat Memphis out.
They need to worry about Minnesota, not Memphis.
Memphis is the one that was in the playoffs this year. That's so. If we talking about the playoffs,
Minnesota. Look, Memphis is gonna be around there because
So they
Conley ain't be back. But you also Minnesota's a better team than the Lakers.
I agree.
So before
But they're
you
just as young. But they're just as young.
But they have a better nucleus and better talent.
Okay.
Far better talent.
I didn't say. I'm just asking you why can't they? Because Minnesota's going to be
They're
the
not.
18.
Well, they're not. Okay. They're
Is that
not
what you're
better than Minnesota. So therefore, Minnesota is the 19.
Okay.
So how the hell are you gonna beat 8 if you can't beat out 9?
Because maybe Minnesota is maybe better than 9 this year and
Okay.
gets 5.
Okay, but that still means the people still trickle down.
Okay,
So let's say Memphis go 9.
I would say the Lakers are better than Houston.
What?
I would say the Lakers are better than Houston.
Yeah, that could be better than Houston, man.
Yeah, they are.
I take that bet.
You want to take that
I
bet?
take that bet.
Okay.
I take that bet.
That's a bet.
I take that one.
It's on. It's on.
And believe me, I'm not an advocate. You know, I'm not a ardent fan.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm telling you, the Lakers are going to have a better record than the Houston Rockets.
it doesn't matter if they're 9 and 10. But I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna let y'all go with it. I say it will not.
Okay. So if the only team they have to beat out.
It's not only. They still Memphis, Minnesota, other ones, Portland.
Portland's going to be still 5 or 6.
It
They're gonna
could be.
five or
I'm
six.
thinking 6 or 7.
Okay, so we looking at the bottom of it. They're not going to beat out Portland. They're not a better team than them.
No.
But I do think they can beat Memphis. They can beat out Memphis because Memphis is so old.
No.
And that's just me.
It's not.
And the only Utah, yeah, they only got in.
They're not gonna beat Memphis.
I think they can.
Memphis gonna. Beat
I think
them.
they will.
Memphis will beat them by 10 or more games. Final record.
So are we talking?
Because Memphis made the playoffs. Well, almost without Conley. Conley is the nucleus. You got them 2 big boys.
Okay.
They're going to be in games.
So are we talking about the Lakers winning 30 games this year? Because they only won 17 last year.
I think 30 is reasonable. 35 is reasonable.
30 and 52?
I said 30 to 35.
Okay. So 30 and 52. I'm going to go 41-41. And they're going to get in the playoffs.
You, my friend, need to quit drinking that water.
I'm going
They
on
on a 24 game come up. That's what you telling me.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Because of Dang
No, I didn't say because of Dame.
and Moscow.
I'm saying because of the team.
All right.
I like them young players. So
I do not. I mean, with Kobe not there, they're gonna have an opportunity to grow as a team. My only concern is that's a lot of growth from 1 year losing Kobe and then everybody coming together. Because it's not like they had their team and then Kobe left and we had a nucleus. We bringing in new players, new talent. That is what scares me about them making that 24 game jump.
The worst thing that can happen is that they get good and they don't know that they are that good. That's the worst team. That's the worst thing that can happen to a young team because they don't even know. They just play.
I'm done.
They just play.
All right.
Next.
Like your boy
Next.
say. I don't
Next.
like that when they do it. They're like, come on, dude. That's your segue? Next. Really? Hall of Fame.
Are we going to
NFL.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
I like the 6 that got in. I like the 6. I think someone got snubbed.
Yeah, we got Favre, Green, Stabler, Dungy, Harrison, and Orlando Pace.
I don't think anybody going to debate that. That's one of the best classes I've seen in a long
Top
time.
to bottom, that's a great class.
Yeah.
Of going in.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's no debate.
Yeah.
Sure, T.O. could have been there.
But
Based on his
I think
numbers?
we had this discussion
Yeah,
before.
he get the second one though. There's no.
I don't
debate.
think you're going to get the second one.
I take that bet.
Man, you're losing a lot of bets.
I haven't lost any,
You're about to lose too.
but I haven't. I mean, I'm just saying. I haven't lost any.
You're about to lose too. Man, I'm
T.O. gets in.
on the second time
Oh, don't forget about Harrison too. But yeah, T.O. gets in.
next year.
Yeah. If you let Harrison in and T.O. had a
You know
better
who's
career-
eligible next year?
Yeah, Tomlinson.
Yeah, but they only one player per position.
Well, who's the receivers going to cap?
Randy Moss.
T.O. he might get him. But I think this is what they're going to do with Randy because of everything that took place with him.
If they do it with
They
Randy,
may make him go another year like they did T.O.
that's the only.
And that's why I think T.O. gets in because he was held based on all of that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they were penalized because people didn't like a lot of stuff that Randy did. So it wouldn't surprise me. But either way, if it's T.O. or Randy, we're golden.
Oh yeah.
So we're looking at Tomlinson.
Next year.
Yes. Terrell Davis.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Well, you can't put both of them in.
So LaDainian is going in.
Terrell gonna have to wait.
He's gonna have to wait another year.
But man, in that 4-year stretch, that dude had 6,400 yards.
Right.
53 touchdowns.
Right.
In a 4-year stretch, he was the best football player in the NFL.
Mm.
He was. He was.
That was a hell of a line, kid.
Somebody still got to run, bro.
Yeah, that's a hell of a line. He was a great player.
Yeah,
I give him that.
They didn't win no Super Bowls till the game.
But his impact was not the same impact, for example, as Gale Sayers in his short duration.
Oh, no, because Gale Sayers did more things.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm not going to bring him into the Hall of Fame first ballot, and his impact wasn't equivalent as Gale Sayers, who played limited time as well.
Terrell Davis, this is like his 7th, 8th year on the ball. He's been retired that long. People don't realize that.
Well, he's going to have to wear another one.
There's no Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson is the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Right.
No doubt about it.
Hall of Fame. Something came out this week I told you about. They were talking about Eli Manning, Romo. They're on the cusp of going to the Hall of Fame. Now, Eli Manning, 2 Super Bowl rings, will get in eventually if he just plays decent football, get to the playoffs a couple more times before he retires. I think this 2 Super Bowl wins are going to put him right there, but it will be ballots and ballots down. It won't be first, second, and third ballot.
Okay.
Tony Romo, we were talking earlier, he's like, well, Tony Romo got the numbers. I'm like, the dude got 2 playoff victories. Are you telling me that a Hall of Fame quarterback got 2 playoff wins now? I don't care if the dude throws for 5,000 yards. Dan Fouts had more than 2 damn playoff wins. Marino, more than 2 playoff wins. All right, you need to win. I can't do it. I hope, you know what?
So
I hope Romo will have a good year this year.
how many wins does he need to get in the Hall of Fame? Because he ain't winning no championship. So I mean,
He's going to need, look,
how many playoff wins?
the next couple of years, he needs to make the playoffs.
But
I wouldn't even
maybe
say
the playoffs doesn't matter if it's about the win. So how many wins does he need?
He's going to need at least 2 more playoff wins.
So 4 wins in the playoffs in a 20-year career.
Nope.
Will get you in the Hall of Fame.
No, 2 more wins for me to say
He's on the
no again.
He's on the bubble. He's still on the bubble.
It's a new generation where people pass more, so you're going to have better numbers as quarterbacks. That's a given.
Absolutely.
This dude cannot be a Hall of Fame quarterback with 2 playoff wins. How in the hell? Stop it. I love
But there's
Jerry Jones as the businessman, how he keeps Dallas relevant.
yeah, absolutely.
But you can't go be 8-8.
But here's the thing,
Come
though.
on.
When you're going into the Hall of Fame, it doesn't matter about wins. It doesn't matter about
Really?
rings.
Let's talk about some of the Hall of Fame players.
It matters about stats.
Okay,
It matters
okay.
about stats.
Why don't you talk about some of the Hall of Fame players who actually had on good teams and did some winning? They may not win Super Bowl, but they were competitive. Well, I'm just saying, when I go down this list, you know, and I look at the other list of people getting in, it wasn't just about the individuals, what their team did as well. Because in order for you to be recognized, your team usually has to be not recognized unless you are just a beast.
One of the best defensive tackles ever to play is John Randall.
To you.
He's
was good.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
He hasn't. I don't know how many playoff wins he has, but he don't have the
Okay,
championship.
but you hear what I said too. Unless you were that true difference maker. Tony Romo is not.
He's a difference.
Hold up.
He's a difference.
Okay.
I mean, you see that last year. He's a difference.
Okay, but when Randall played, he was arguably 3, 4, 5 best at his position.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Junior Seau playing with San Diego didn't have a lot of playoff wins, but he was a beast at the linebacker.
He didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm saying consistently. I'm saying I said a lot. I say he never done anything,
Right.
but he was a beast. He was known for being one of the best at that position. Tony Romo is playing with who? Peyton Manning.
Well,
Roethlisberger would win.
I can tell.
Tom Brady.
Oh no, it depends when he retires.
He better play for 5 more damn years.
Because if he retires next year, after next year, he may have a possibility. Just because look at all the people.
I don't care, man. Whatever.
It goes off your class and who hasn't got in yet. That's all that. If you think about it, if he would have retired this year, he would have been screwed forever.
Well, but you still got Drew Brees and all these players getting ready to retire about the same time. He's going to retire, so he's going to keep getting pushed at the quarterback.
So that's what I'm saying. It depends. So
It's
either
like-
you
you
do
know
it
what?
now
Okay.
or 8 years from now.
Brady's getting in, Manning's getting in, and I say, of course, Peyton Manning.
Right.
So you know,
Brees is getting
in. Roethlisberger with his Super Bowls.
No
getting
doubt
in.
he's getting in.
So he's going to keep getting pushed by quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
They get bumped out. Not to mention quarterbacks who are not in now, who are on the cusp.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk quarterbacks, top 4 or 5, nobody's mentioning Ramo.
No, Ramo.
Well, he's not Romo yet. Nobody mentioning Ramo.
No, of all time? No, absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not top 10.
Why am I talking about Hall of Fame? Why do you mention this? Because everybody wants to make Dallas relevant.
Because of the stat. I mean, if this is what I'm going to say, and I know it's a different era and it's whatever. I do think Troy Aikman was a way better quarterback than Tony Romo.
Okay.
But when you look at the stats, Romo has more stats.
If Troy Aikman plays on a different team without the Super Bowl, he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback.
If
because
Troy-
he had those studs and they won.
If
Because
Troy
Troy
Aikman
Aikman was
played
not
right-
doing 350 or 400 yards.
You're right, but if Troy Aikman was playing right now, he might be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
Troy Aikman could throw. He could play. You just had a Hall of Fame running back behind you, and you had a Hall of Fame offensive
Most
line.
of Aikman's was those in and outs cuts with your boy.
Irvin
He was
killing
not,
him.
okay, but he wasn't a deep ball thrower. He is not Brady-esque. He's a great player, don't get me wrong, but don't say
Brady thinks he don't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, don't just say because he was good in that era that he also fits in this one.
I think-
Because his game is not predicated to the way they pass now. Could he have probably been? Because he stunk for a while until he got studs. He's a good player.
Yeah, he
is a good player.
Well,
but-
he's in the Hall of Fame, so it really doesn't matter.
be that as it may, with all these quarterbacks, you say my man's not a top. Why am I talking about him?
He's not top 10.
He's not even top 10 in this era.
He
But then
may
I
not
would
be-
say you a Hall of Famer.
Because it's so many people in the Hall of Fame.
I get it, but with all the, if he's not a top 10 right now, that means when he retires,
Is he top 10 quarterback right
he's gonna be right around.
now? Okay, so he's top 10 quarterback right now.
Right, but
How long has he been there?
But everybody's coming in right now who's already retired, who has a chance to come up on the cusp of getting the Hall of Fame, and then the players that he's like, let's say he's 6, 7, or 8.
But it's all,
you know,
quarterback. at a
yeah,
time.
but so that's right there. 6 years he's waiting. Right there, that's 6 years.
It's timing.
Okay,
It's
and
timing.
not to mention, not only is he waiting those 6 years, but the quarterbacks that are playing when he retires, and then they retire, who may be better than him, he's gonna keep getting pushed. It's not like he's waiting 6 years. Oh, it's my time. Oh, the people who just retired recently, who are eligible, who are better quarterbacks, and you're gonna keep pushing you back. I'm done.
It goes with the
I'm
vote.
tired of Dallas being mediocre, and we talking about a Hall of Fame, and they
I'm
can't
not
be
saying
500.
I don't think. Would I put him in? I don't have a vote, but he would never be on my ballot. But that's just me, man.
That's things about man. This dude can't stay on the field. Too damn man.
But
Look.
he is important to his team.
Every quarterback is important to their team.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No, I mean, can I go here?
But he's really important, man. They won 4 games.
You name me a team that's good. Good, has a good
What's
running back.
good?
Hold up.
What's good?
Give me a team that's above 500 with a great receiver, great line. So I pretty much put anybody back there. Your boy Prudy, he got 2,000 yards. You know he's a good player. But they have all the qualities on offense. You got to win Very good tight end, because I say very good because he's getting old, or older.
Yeah.
All right, so they got a good foundation offensively. Defensively, they had some holes. We all knew that, but they scored enough that they stayed in games. Okay.
Oh, they could have won more.
So
games.
you give me a team who has a good quarterback, and Romo's a good quarterback, leaves, and you don't have a backup.
Well, that's Jerry Jones.
I mean, but if you have a backup, they win 8 or 9 games last year. If they had a good
They
backup.
won their division.
Easily. But you don't have a backup, so they win 4 games, and everybody's like, well, that's how important Tony Romo is. No, they had my black ass who can't throw playing quarterback in Dallas last year. That's why they won 4 games. With that team, they could have put a good backup back there and won 8 or 9 games.
I agree.
Jerry Jones talking about, this player, he's great. We believe in him. He couldn't win for 4 games. We got to get rid of this bum.
Wheaton.
Yes. We believe in Wheaton.
Wheaton.
We believe in Wheaton.
He has NFL.
Yeah.
He's not even on the team.
Then he lost 4 straight. He's cut.
Gone. Yeah,
Stop, man.
Gone.
Stop it.
Yeah.
And then the same situation happens to backup.
Oh no.
The
backup just got hurt.
The rookie?
Dak Prescott?
He's the backup now because your boy got hurt. So it's like you're gonna go out and make a trade for McGowan, or you're gonna go you're gonna bring Vic in. So if
I forgot Vic.
so if Romo gets hurt, they're in the same damn situation. They're knuckleheads.
That they are.
They are just knucklehead. I love Jerry Jones in terms as a manager, GM.
That offensive line is amazing, though.
You can't say anything about it.
That offensive line.
You can't say anything about
I might
that.
draft Ezekiel Elliott just because of the offensive line. Not that he's that damn great, but damn it, man. They go.
Well, what scares me with Zeke is I think he's going to ball, but with them also bringing over Morris, they're going to split a lot of time.
Morris is going to be the cool line guy.
Yeah, but in fantasy, you want to go back to score, right?
I'll take the yards and the catches.
Yeah, but
as long as he get a touchdown every other game, I'm happy.
He's going to run a couple in from 30 or 40.
He's going to have to.
Screen pass.
He's going to have to.
Yeah.
But,
all right. Tony Romo.
You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad because somebody actually put that on the damn sports station. ESPN and Fox, they're actually talking about it. I mean, whatever, man. So this dude didn't play last year. Our story about Tony Romo was not, hey, he's bad, let's see what happens. He could possibly go to the Hall of Fame. Really? That's where we want to start our conversation?
That's not where I want to start mine.
Stop it. So we in the NFL, and we got a couple shows coming up, and we're going to break down every division, and talk about what we think they're going to be, the additions, what we expect from them. But what I want to do is kind of talk about them in the sense of who you pick for each division.
Okay.
We don't have to break everybody down.
Or conference. Division.
Okay. All right. So we start with the AFC East. I mean, he's not playing 4 games, but I've said we're going with New England, right?
I'm going with the Jets. I'm going with the Jets. Just because he is missing 4 games. And I think 2 of those games are division games.
Right.
So they can be got, and they'll be back 2 games.
They could be got, highly possible. If they can get out of this 4 games 2-2, New England will win the division.
I'm not down that.
But they can be got in these 4 games. They're losing here in Arizona.
There's no doubt about that.
They're losing here in Arizona.
The first game of the season is here.
I'm scared a little bit since Belichick got all this time to prepare.
I'm not going. I'm just letting you know, right? I'm not going. But watch the game at home.
They brought Jones and everybody in there. You don't go.
Oh man, I wish this was time.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with the Jets just because they can lose the 2 conference games. And
I don't disagree. I think the Jets are gonna be solid. Fitzpatrick fits what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everybody believes in him, which is key.
They're bringing their whole team back. And they got Matt Forte.
And they got Matt Forte back. They're gonna be something to deal with because that defense is tight.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with the North. You going with Pitt?
I got to.
Cincinnati
got worse. Cleveland is Cleveland, and Baltimore is just I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Baltimore is going to be 8-8, 7-9, whatever. And
right.
Cleveland is they're making moves.
5-11.
but it's going to take them some time to change that culture and also get players there. But I'm interested to see that dynamic of, you know, your boy coming back with Gordon when he gets off suspension.
Oh, I'm letting everybody that's in our fantasy. I'm drafting guard.
You drafted a win with the first couple of receivers.
Probably.
He's just gonna sit on a bit.
Sit him.
All right. In the South, we got, you know, are you going Houston or Indy? I'm sorry, that's a dumb question.
That is the dumbest question.
He's an Indy fan, so he's going in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Who you going with?
I'm going Indy.
Okay. All right.
I think.
I'm glad we don't have to have an argument right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in Houston. You know, your boy's out, but I think the defense will be okay. But I have to see what the QB is actually going to do.
I know who's not winning, and it's for sure Tennessee.
Norton. West, you still going to go with Denver? Even though Mark Sanchez is quarterback?
The last show we had.
You said Kansas City.
Who did I win in the Super Bowl?
Kansas City.
So I'm going Kansas City.
But I asked a question. So you slipped.
No, I'm going Kansas City.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you this. Oakland's scary.
Oakland's very scary. Carr is coming.
He's way better than his brother.
Yes. Well, no. His brother was good. He played with a team where he got his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped, but he's way
the man got sacked
70 sometimes. Just
more than anybody.
I get it, bro. Did he turn in the check when he was cashing him? He's better than his brother.
The dude was throwing to my mother at receiver.
He was throwing Andre Johnson.
Oh my God.
Andre Johnson. He's a pretty good receiver at the time. But
I'm sorry.
I got Kansas.
You know, I take it back. My mother was playing offensive line.
Really?
She was decent, but she couldn't keep him off of him.
I met your mother. If she could get them 300-pound men off, man, that's cool.
All right, so I do agree with the Kansas City, Denver, and Oakland. I mean, it's going to be that's going to be interesting because Denver's going to be there defensively. Don't know what they're going to offense. We got two All-Pro receivers who's not going to be able to get those players the ball.
Because Mark Sanchez can't throw.
Well, Thomas, I don't think I forgot about you.
Well, he did play with Tim Tebow, so he's used to players not throwing.
Yeah, like boys. No, I'm not even gonna use this quote, but okay.
So
the last 5 minutes of the game, he got a pass because he didn't get a damn thing. Yeah. He won a game with 5 completions. But right. Thomas, he's not gonna deflect this.
No,
you choked
all
postseason.
All postseason.
Choked all postseason.
You got that big money.
Choked.
You need to show you work, brother.
Well,
no, that's
choked.
I'm not drafting you. Let me tell you that.
I don't think anybody's drafting you.
You're gonna be in the 9th round. I'm gonna pick him up.
And I'm playing him at tight end.
Flex.
Somehow
you the flex.
Making the tight end.
You supposed to be wide out, WR1. You flex.
You flex. All right, so let's go with the NFC side of the house, the North. Let's go with Minnesota or Green Bay.
Green Bay. Eddie Lacy gonna go crazy.
I think he's gonna go. The weight loss, getting Nelson back. Hopefully, you know, he's got enough confidence in that knee and everything.
I think he's gonna be fine.
I think Minnesota gets in as a wild card.
No doubt about it. Because you can't stop Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. So with that defense too.
We get and they're young on defense.
So we hit that. We hit the division. You know, really break it down. South, assuming you still got Carolina.
I don't know why. In my heart right now, I'm saying the Buccaneers. I want the Buccaneers to win, but Carolina probably wins. But since it's my pick, I'm picking the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers got a great defense, proving that. Good running game.
Jameis Winston's gonna come too.
Jameis had a good, 4,200 yards, 23 touchdowns,
15 picks.
Yeah,
he had a heck of a year.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be even better this year.
I like the receivers.
So it is a possibility on a come up. I don't think. See, people are talking about Norman. They gonna fit somebody into that puzzle. The defense is still gonna be lights out.
It's hard.
They got Benjamin back at the receiver, which gives him another weapon.
But will he trust his knee? Because he's a big guy. That's a lot of weight to have on that knee.
But I actually watched him do some of this preseason training and everything, and he looked good. He was running around cutting like it was nothing.
He's young.
Yeah,
he can come back.
Bounce back. The West, Arizona, Seattle.
I gotta go with AZ, but Seattle's still getting there. I like AZ a lot. I think.
I like AZ until the playoffs when I know Palmer has to show up.
Did you see they just extended him for a year? Him and Larry. Man, they're gonna be 55 years old still making money.
Well, Larry's going into the slide. He doesn't have to run down the field as much, and he's
Right.
still going to be a great possession
Oh,
receiver.
no doubt about it.
So
He's
he's
moving
good.
the chains.
Palmer, you have to do that because if you don't sign him, he's worried that, hey, maybe I'm not your quarterback and all this. So it's all about the confidence thing with him. It's apparent. So go ahead and sign for that year extension. If you got to eat it, you get somebody else in, you get in, you eat it. But it's all about confidence and making everybody feel as though, hey, we're in it all, all in it together. So you got to make that move.
I like AZ. I don't know who the running back's gonna be for Seattle, and I think I may hurt him a little bit.
Ross.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, he beasted it last year when he played until he got injured.
He ain't injured his ankle. He broke it.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
A broken ankle. I take a broken ankle than a fracture or anything. Just go ahead and clean break and let it heal.
I don't know if it was a clean break or anything, but I don't know.
And let it, he's fine. And he's young.
He is.
I mean, he's ready to play the next week. He just held him out.
I don't know what he's happening.
So East, every year there's a new winner. So I don't know if Washington will win it because of that, but I'm gonna tell you, Washington's gonna look good on offense. You got dynamic receivers, 2 of the 3 in the contract year. You always try to play
Dynamic
better.
receivers.
Well, okay, they got speed.
They got one speeder. They got
They got a good possession, but they got a good possession receiver.
Pierre Gasson.
Yeah.
They got a really good tight end.
Jones is a good running back.
Mm-hmm.
And your boy's a beast at the tight end.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't
Who's
know
the
about your
quarterback?
cousins.
Who's the
We
quarterback?
talked about that, you know.
Do you like that?
I don't like it. I don't like it. Nah.
Okay.
So I didn't say we'll win. I said
Right.
no team has won a division consecutively in a while.
I got
so
the Giants.
I think the Giants are going to be nice.
The Giants.
Giants are going to be nice, dude.
The Giants are going to be
I think the Giants are going to be nice.
I got the Giants.
I think they're going to be nice, kid.
I got Philly at the bottom, and then you're gonna have the 2 8-8 regular teams in the middle, Dallas and Washington. But I got the Giants for sure.
Okay.
The Giants for sure off top.
I got the Giants too. I mean, you know, Eli usually has a decent year, a great year, goes back and forth, but I think they made enough moves in the offseason,
Oh man,
especially on the defensive side of the ball and the
that
offensive line.
defense is really
So
good.
I look for them to do some things. And
All they gonna do is pass the ball. I don't even know who they run back. Rashad Jennings, I think it is. All they doing,
yeah.
all they doing,
And
is
Varane
passing.
coming in for the third down.
All they doing is
Just don't
passing,
want-
man.
Just get ready.
Victor Cruz, I seen him on NFL Network. That mother caught an 80-yard touchdown. I said, oh shit. They drafted a young receiver from Oklahoma, Shepard, and Odell Beckham.
Yeah. They
You
gonna be
know.
something to deal with. I mean, because they lost a lot of games in the fourth quarter
Yeah.
last year, which is not like the Giants and the
Right.
Coughlin.
And
but,
if they're there, man, Eli might throw for 5,000 this year.
yeah.
Because I don't think they're running the ball more than 10 times a game. So that's just me.
It should be a good, man. Every season's a good season, but I think it's going to be a really good season this year as well. Man.
You got any Super Bowl picks? Like, who you think gonna be in the Super Bowl?
We wait that to the next show.
Alright, okay.
All
I already got mine.
Yeah, we do the
Wow,
breakdown.
I picked who was gonna win, but I know who they gonna beat. No, we'll wait till the next show.
I mean, you seem to want to say it, so go
I
ahead
know.
and say it.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
all right.
I want to see if,
All right.
if we got at least one of the teams in together.
Okay. All right. So we take a look at that next show, and so we hit you guys up next week.
Yeah.
We probably break down the division starting with the West and the NFC. The reason is we're going to the Arizona Cardinal and Raider preseason game
Next Friday.
and we're going to do a live podcast from the stadium.
And you know where we sit? We sit on the visiting side, so we're gonna be in the black hole. In the visiting side and
30 rows
stadium.
up, baby, so you don't get clear footage, and we're going to put it down.
Right.
So as always, T-shirt tells it all, logo says it all. That dude. He gets it up at www.thatdude.net. Hit us on Facebook at The Real That Dude, and dang sure hit us up on Twitter. Like I said, we want your feedback.
Absolutely.
Always glad to have you, and we'll see you next week.